Hey there guys, and welcome back. I don't know why I start every video with welcome back, even though it's for a new series, or attempt at such. Anyway, yeah, this is the MMO that I was talking about in my community tab. Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. Apparently, it recently came out on the PS4. Because I remember like a while ago finding this game on Steam and being really interested in it, and it not working properly on my potato. And yes, I mean my computer by that, for those of you who don't know why I call it a potato. But yeah, I've also, as I said in the voting poll for that, I have been playing this game for a while, and for like a couple of days, and I just really like the story and graphics. So obviously, as I said, we'll be making a new character, because obviously my main character is pretty far along, or decent way along, as we'll see in a minute. So this is essentially my main character. And yes, I went for the cyberpunk aesthetic, because honestly that fits really well with this character, or with the outfit. And yes, it's a cat girl, so sue me if you don't like it. Anyway, obviously we'll be starting with a new character. Now we have all these presets to choose from and everything, but actually, how does this one look like? Well, damn, she has, damn, this one's thick. Anyway, we can also make them look robotic and everything. Or cybernetic, aka cyborgs, but, I want to make my character for this series resemble a certain character from an anime, so obviously with a lot of guns. And no, it's not Tanya from Saga of Tanya the Evil, because we can't make our character that short. However, I have found the smallest one, and I'll see you guys once I'm done with the character creation, and I'll also be with editing, showing the images that I used for reference to create said character. Anyway, see you in a bit.
One eternity later.
Ta-da! And here we have Rebecca from, or my attempt at making the character look like Rebecca from Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Cause honestly, I just really like the character and everything. And no, we can't run around in our undies, obviously, so we can actually, like, edit our outfit while we're here. Well, what I say with editing is we can simply just change the color, which I'd highly recommend you do, because this outfit is gonna stick for a while unless you get lucky with the whole outfits, or you can actually afford to get one from the player shop. Anyway, yeah, honestly, this is Rebecca, or my attempt at making her with the I mean, limited customization. I mean, we can't obviously exactly make her in this game. For example, the eyes here. We can't actually turn the white into red. I mean, there is like a cash shop. There is like a player item you can buy in the player shop, which is obviously called Demonic Eyes, which turns the white black. But you know, anyway. This will be our character for this playthrough. Also, We can change certain aspects of it later on, obviously. I actually have some weapon camos for our guaranteed main class later. Specifically, obviously, since she is from Cyberpunk, we'll be going with the Gunner as the main class. And obviously we'll be naming her Rebecca too, but honestly, we also later have subclasses, but we have to play a bit of the story before we can actually select our subclass. Also, this first video might be long. Alright. I actually also had a test character which I deleted. It literally takes like a day before your character, before the selected character for deletion is actually deleted. Oh. Whoops. One back because space isn't allowed. So yeah, main class Gunner. I actually, before I started, yesterday while recording, of course begin from the prologue. Yes, cause we actually have to do the tutorial to get like the full start of the story, sadly. But I actually yesterday got, for some reason, I got 2 weapon skins for the gunner, specifically for the starting weapon that you have as the Gunner. And yeah, this is essentially the loading screen where you just float around in the void. But yeah, I actually really like the game, obviously.
Pod 909, system check, complete. Status, all systems go.
But yeah, honestly, I just...
Commencing injection sequence.
The character creation is...
Target coordinates
Well,
9 seconds.
obviously we can't recreate the exact character, but I tried my best, you know?
Complete.
It's the first time I did something like that, too.
3,
2, 1...
eject.
Without a parachute? Well, that's gonna leave a mark. But yeah, I essentially plan on making this video series just with the story.
What's that? It's a meteor. It's going to land nearby. I'll go take a look. Hey, wait a minute.
And yes, we get a full explanation later what a meteor is.
Oh no, it's smoking.
Obviously, with my main character, I have a bit of little bit of practice with the Gunner class. That is a strong girl. Or she just pushed a button.
Oh, thank goodness. It opened. Here, take my hand.
Huh. Well, we're gonna be best buds, aren't we?
You really startled us falling out of the blue. Does anything hurt? Are you okay? I'm Aina. And you are?
What to do? Tell her our name, or think about it? I'll think about it.
Wait, is your memory funny too? But Manon remembered a bunch of things we had no clue about, though.
Is it just me, or does she have a
My
massive
memory is
pair of
different for
knockers?
each Meteoran.
And we don't have a voice. Great.
Good. I'm glad to see you remember your name. Well, it's so nice to meet you.
Ah, crap. I completely forgot to actually do the
Come on,
voice.
I'll show you to our town.
Uh.
We can talk more there.
Ah.
Do you think you can make it to the cliff?
Yeah, sure. Apparently this robotic thing changes color depending on your skin. Obviously tutorial and everything. But I actually already know what to do here. We can also like change the animations
Let's hurry.
for like your running animation, your idle animation and everything. You can literally change that.
So, first, we gotta climb up this cliff. If you get a running start, you can jump really high here. Give it a try.
I mean, I just did. Also, I record this after they had like a HoloLive collab event. I don't know if we'll have access to it, but I managed to get the 2 of the voices for the HoloLive characters, you know?
A doll's unit? What is it doing here?
Oh, I am liking her already.
Manon!
I mean, who doesn't like a strong woman, right?
I should be able to handle something like this. I'm taking it on. What about you, Meteorn?
You know, only thing that I don't like about the cutscenes is, even though we have a different subclass, whenever you see our character doing like an attack like here, or posing to attack, we always just have the default fighter weapon.
Watch the enemy's movements.
We can also just aim around, and we don't have a blocking mechanic, but we just dodge like this.
You, can you use photon arcs or techniques?
And that is essentially our AoE attack as the gunner class. Oh, there's one more. There's more, huh? I just really like this dodging around. Ow. That hurt. Well, I guess we didn't need to do that. Honestly, that's the only thing I don't like about the cutscenes, that it defaults us to the sword weapon. Even though we have a different class, you know? But that's one negative in a mountain of positives, you know? Because again, I really like the graphics here in this game.
So this is what I had that bad feeling about, huh? Ina, Manon.
He actually
you
looks
alright?
really cool. No, you know, he just really looks cool.
Who are you? I'm Garwa. Nice to meet you. I guess if you just got down here, you're probably feeling kind of clueless.
Yeah, no
I
shit.
know Manon's memory was pretty intact, but in your case, maybe not so much, huh? But we can talk about it when we get back to town. Ina, Manon, are you done gathering the rest aside?
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot.
Yeah. I mean,
Resticine works as a medicinal agent.
I know. Oh, right.
It's a good idea to have some for when you get hurt in battle.
I mean, we did get hit once, you know. But for the outfit for our character here, I just went with the color scheme for the guns that Rebecca uses. Quick side note,
We're going back to town now.
I may have bought Cyberpunk 2077 just because of certain things and me having binged the entire Cyberpunk Edge Runners, you know? Also, quick side note, this is the smallest we can make our character. Because with the outfit on, we actually slightly increased our height, you know? And it's good to pick up these while you can, you know? The maximum is 10, so... Ah, yes. The starting town. Or I mean the tutorial town.
Well, we need to cross here. But what about you? Got any experience with gliding?
Perhaps.
You gather photons, the energy in your body, into your arms and your legs.
You do that, then jump off from here. Even if
Sounds
you screw it up,
enough.
just to
Sounds
see
good
down
enough.
there. Go on, give it a go.
Yikes, tough teacher.
It's like I'm being kicked out of the nest, you know? I mean, that's how birds learn to fly. Right, we're just gonna have a big run up here. Oh, come on. It auto brakes us there. Wee.
Not bad for a first-timer.
Also-
Not far now till town.
Also, if you actually fail this tutorial bit and land in the ocean and you just swim there, the cutscene here is just the same. That's supposed to come up if we could get out of the black screen. I mean, it does have to load a bit. Just a quiet seaside town.
Welcome to our humble little Aleo town. I'm sure everybody here will give you a warm welcome.
Sure. The fact that it doesn't have any defenses whatsoever is totally not gonna bite them.
If you head on straight from here, you'll find my place. We can talk there.
Alright, guess we'll be doing that.
This is my place. Come on in.
Sure.
Well, like I said, I'm Garawa. I'm the leader of this town. This here's Aina, my daughter.
That's me.
And over there is Manon.
A pleasure.
First of all, you're probably wondering where in the world you are.
Kinda.
Let's start with the planet. We call this one Alpha. And this is a town on that planet, called Aleo Town. It's a pretty small place, though, as you can see.
I
To the
kinda
north of here
figured.
is Alpha's largest city, named Central City. Central City is the seat of Alpha's government and economy.
Also the main,
I'm
one
sure
of the
you'll
main
have the
player
chance to
hubs,
visit
you know?
At some point.
What are these? What are those I fought earlier?
The ones you just fought were the smaller class of them. Phantasy, they're called. And let me tell you, us Halfins have been at war with these dolls for a very long time. How long, you ask? Well, let's see.
They say it's been over 500 years.
Well, that's one hell of a grudge.
But we still don't understand very much about them, though, I'm afraid. Why do they attack us? Where do they come from, even? We really have no idea. About the only thing we do know for sure is the dolls are our sworn enemy. I guess you could say they're just one big mystery to us. Kinda like you Meteor.
Alright.
Meteorn is what we call people like you. The folks who show up here on Alpha from space in those landing pods. Manon here is also a Meteorn. She dropped down on that little island about half a year ago, and now she lives with us. Meteorn, dolls, we don't know where either of you come from, or even why you come here. For some reason, Meteorn all seem to arrive here with no memory of their past. You too, right? Once in a while, there are exceptions, though. Like Manon here.
The only difference between me and the other Meteorn is that I still have a few fragments of knowledge left.
Which
Mary
probably is a good
really
thing.
Smart. She knows so much about machines. She even helps me with my studies.
There are some people who have the theory that both the dolls and Meteorn probably come from the same place. But whether that's true or not, I can say with confidence that you Meteorn are our friends.
Aw.
You guys have been our allies for a long time. Of that, there is no doubt.
Alright. Also, I will be ending this video once we get like to the main player hub, because that's where like there's a save point if we exit the game and everything.
Your mag is much more advanced than the ones we have. That's
Yeah.
another unique thing about you Meteorn. But we'll go into more detail on that later. Hey, are you hungry?
I'm not hungry.
Well, at least let us get you something to drink. It's not every day we get guests. Let us fuss over here a little. Why don't you take a look around the town while we get it ready?
But honestly, I really like the game, but if you guys don't want to see it, then sure, why not?
I bet everyone's eager to get to know you.
Not really.
Don't be shy.
But I don't know if we have access to it while since this is since this would technically be my second player character on the on this account. But there is currently an event going on where we can get like a different skin for our mag. Yeah, this is obviously just some tutorial thing, so I'm also not gonna read them. Oh wait. Yeah, I mostly don't really dodge with the actual dodge button as the gunner character, cause dodging with like the block mechanic for the gunner is a lot more from what I've seen with my testing of the gunner class, a lot more beneficial in terms of skills you later get.
How you doing?
Whoops. But yeah, honestly, I hope you guys enjoy this. Maybe try the game out yourselves. Hey, we reached level 2 in the gunner class. And they're all dead. because of our one AoE attack. And yes, I actually frequently spam that attack to win like a large group of smaller enemies, you know? Because sometimes those guys can get a real annoying. Obviously this, I think after this there's one more little bit of a tutorial. Or one more tutorial mission and then the actual cutscene continues. Yes, we can actually attack while in the air. As you can see, and as long as we keep spamming attack, we'll actually stay in the air. Which is also kind of fun. I actually really hope that we still, since this is a different character, that we actually also still have the ability to get the mag skin for the event that's currently going on. I'm actually curious if we can, once we are able to like edit our character, obviously salon, or we have to do that at a salon, but I actually hope we can change the voices to one of the VTuber voices from HoloLive that we got, or that I got while that collab event was going on. It would suck if we actually have that only for our for my main character, but you know. I'm actually waiting till we can actually have access to our storage, because obviously I have a few higher level items waiting for this character in storage, but mostly before the camo that I have in there. Alright. We actually get our default armor, which only gives us 10 HP. But, yes, obviously I have like I already have like event weapons and everything set aside for this character in the storage. Also, real quick, while the game is downloading still, you can only do the tutorial up to this point, and then it'll say, yeah, you need to install you need to wait until the installation is done. At least that's how it was on the PlayStation for me.
Hey, you're back. I bet you're tired. Why don't you take it easy here for a while?
Yeah, sure. A rest sounds great. Sounds good.
Great. I'll go check on the preparations. Make yourself at home, okay?
Yeah, sure. But yeah, obviously those weapons that I've set aside, we actually need to have our main class be level 40 before I can actually use them.
It's nothing special, but we put a little something together.
Because
it's a long-standing Halfin custom to offer the warmest welcome we can to our Meteor guests. Come on, follow me.
As I mentioned, like, there is obviously a level requirement to equip certain items. You know? It's just that, hey, it's an event, I just want to have the event weapons set aside for this character. And obviously the weapon camos for our currently our weapon that we're using. Because they're only specifically for that type of weapon also.
A pretty big turnout to welcome you to Alien Town. Almost everybody in town.
Makes me think there isn't much going on if everybody in town shows up.
Here's some for you. Well, are you ready, everybody? Introduce yourself. A toast to our new friend. Cheers!
Yeah, obviously your character doesn't actually say their name, because that would come with like a whole bunch of... Probably has something to do with the coding. And yes, I'm currently in a staring contest with my dog. He wants something. Anyway.
Beautiful here, don't you think? You know, I really love this place. I want to make damn sure no harm ever comes to these good people.
Red flag right there.
Arc's defenders. They're the warriors who do battle with the dolls. Both me and Manon are full Arc's defenders. But Aina over there is still an apprentice. You know, before I showed up to that battle back there, it looked like you were pretty evenly matched with that Peta sword. Arcs could use more good fighters. I, for one, think you'd make a great addition to the Arcs team. But look, I don't need an answer right away. See
Oh
how
my
I
god.
figure.
My character's
Give it
actually
good
the
thought.
like,
Listen.
oh, it
Why
was
don't we
the
call it
angle,
that?
but my character literally was like, pelvis height for that guy. You just had to say nothing. You want nothing to happen to this place, didn't you?
Are you injured?
Thank you, Manon.
Uh,
Dad?
I obviously also highly recommend this game, you know? Behold, the big bad evil guy.
Dad!
Dolls, we're under attack! Everybody, at the ready! Hurry!
And again, we just pull out the sword, even though we are using a gun. Also, you actually can combine two different types of weapons into like a multi-weapon, and you can if you have that, you can actually use skills for your subclass with the weapon you actually have equipped. Or, for example, I would be able to use a skill for the gunner class where I would normally need a rifle, which is the other weapon we can use as the gunner character, obviously.
All enemies have an elemental weakness.
Yep. But you can only take advantage of the elemental weakness if you're like force, if you have the force class, you know?
Peta sword. Keep
Ow.
hitting them in the chest to expose their core. That's their weak point. Focus on that.
That's what I'm doing. Ow.
The enemy's thinning out. Let's finish them off.
Obviously, there's a flashing warning, or warning for certain things, or for the epileptic stuff. And it's dead. And that's the enemy dead. Let's continue with the cutscene, shall we? But yeah, I'm essentially in this video gonna do the full tutorial thing until we have the main player hub. And then I'll actually end this video.
What the hell is that? Aina, take these two and run to the northern caves.
What? But Dad!
Look, we'll just get in the way here, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Aina, let's go.
I'm actually wondering, as the gunner, with the gunner as the main class, what would be the perfect subclass for this character, you know?
Come on. You two.
Go!
I think I might like make like a multi-weapon with like the other, or with the rifle, just so I can use. Oh. We obviously have to run here and try to avoid getting hit. Ow. They only explode right out, or right when I'm next to them. Well, we should be safe from those attacks now. Or not. Now, obviously, at some points I will have to grind with this character, but I'll do that off screen, because for certain story missions, your overall battle power needs to be at a certain level. But that can be, you know, looked over if you have like certain weapons or higher level weapons and everything equipped. Well, there goes the buff guy. I mean, there's no possible way he could have survived that, right?
Didn't think it would be.
Well, we got knocked out again. Actually, we'll be later on today. We'll be playing this game, obviously, with my main character for a bit. Because even though the HoloLive collab is done, there you can actually buy the hairstyles for the HoloLive characters, but it's crazy expensive.
Are you okay?
I'm actually
The good
just
news is that
gonna
the
play
guy's
for fun,
body
you know.
Scan feature isn't showing any injuries.
I think I'll, for all the if I get a different outfit, I think I'll keep this color scheme for it, though. I mean, why not?
I still can't believe any of this.
Alright. I mean, we know what happened, so... Where's Aina?
Aina was hurt pretty badly. Some
Obviously.
ARCS defenders from Central City came and took her to the medical bay a little while ago. Some ARCS defenders from Central City were searching for him a little while ago. They haven't found any survivors yet.
Oh, we actually have to see what happened. Ask
We
what
got
happened.
hit by that huge dolls attack. It looks like we were unconscious for a while. The dolls are gone now, but it looks like Aleo Town has been completely... Well, I guess we can't just stay here
Destroyed?
forever. We should get going to Central City too.
Obviously. By the way, we can actually later, once we can freely walk around, we can actually return to this location. It's just that, as you can see, it's gonna be destroyed.
The enemies are scattering. Take them out with a dash attack.
And we just leveled up from doing a dash attack. And that's how you murder a bunch of them. Now obviously we'll be picking up this, cause healing item. You also have a different version of that, which is completely on the other side of our hotbar, which you can actually use to revive players, you know? I mean, that's the revive item. Also, it's really freaking dark in here. I almost ran into a wall, I just noticed.
This enemy has a tough exterior. Use a diving attack to stop it in its tracks.
I mean, you say use a diving attack, but... And dead! Without me having to use a diving attack. That's something that I also literally never use. But yeah, I think I know for sure at least the Force class.
Dolls here too. We'll need to take them out to proceed.
Obviously, but with the Force class you can actually... That's the class that I know for sure where you can actually take advantage of the elemental weaknesses of the characters or of the enemies, like this one, weak to frost. Ow. You got lucky, punk. I pressed the dodge button too late.
Looks like that was the only one. Let's get moving.
Yeah, sure, but first... Oh, we have the max amount. I actually hope that you guys at least like this, or are gonna like this video series, because I actually really enjoy the game.
That's Central City, over there.
No
Let's
shit.
go.
I mean, would you look at this view? We have the frost-covered mountains over there. We have a volcano right next to it. We have a desert to our right. What more could you ask for? I don't know if I've said this already like several times in the video, but if you have like a PS4 or a strong enough computer, I'd highly suggest you give this game a shot, you know? I mean, obviously we get a cutscene here. Hey, maybe in a future video I'll actually use like my main character. If you guys want.
You two are from Alio Town, isn't that right?
Yeah.
My name's Ran. I'm an operator for Central City. Our city leader, Crawford, would like to have a few words with the two of you.
Crawford.
Please go through the gate there and proceed to the tower just ahead of you.
Now, obviously we'll talk to Crawford still in this video, and
Come on.
then we'll actually end the video. Because I have no idea for how long I've been recording. But again, it's this is mainly like the tutorial and to see if you guys want to see this, you know? Yeah, this is a slight issue. It takes a bit for everything to load in every time, but that's like if you leave the area for like the other player hub, which we later get access to. Wait, we don't actually have access to our storage yet? Really? That sucks. I was hoping we had access to our storage. Also, the event NPC stands like somewhere here.
At the tower, please take the teleporter to the command room.
Gee, the right or the left? They're both teleporters that go to the same place. But we'll just follow the line, or the designated path. Well, bam. This is a nice looking command center, actually. But it also looks like really bad for your eyesight.
I'm very happy to see the two of you. I'm Crawford, the leader of Central City.
I am.
Manon, right? I've already been informed about you. I mean, they told me
Yes, you
about-
actually have the
well,
elf
I
ear
heard you had difficulties, to say the least.
You
I'm
can
so
actually
glad
get
that you
elf
managed
ears
to
while
survive.
creating the
So very
character,
glad.
or while creating your character,
What
you know?
about Ina?
She's being treated in the medical bay. But don't worry, I hear it's not critical. It's been half a day since she was brought in. She should be starting to feel better soon, I hope.
One would hope. I have to say I don't really like that
You're
our,
okay?
for this outfit, our butt is,
I'm totally fine.
our character's behind is really well defined.
Thank you, Crawford. You guys too.
And
I
shiny.
didn't do anything.
You came to check on me, didn't you? That means a lot to me.
I mean, if I had like this eye tracker thing, you can probably, would actually be able to see where I'm looking.
I see.
But you can guess it yourself where I was looking at that
What
point.
kind of doll's unit could have been too much for even my dad?
Probably the
We're
endgame boss.
Still looking into it, but we believe it just might be another doll species named Dark Falls. Dark Falls was the cause of a near-extinction level catastrophe over all of Halpha 100 years ago, too. Apparently it was able to easily wipe out the capital city at the time. If the dolls unit you encountered really is Dark Falls, then that means there's absolutely no time to lose. We have to start preparing our forces as soon as possible. And
And what?
well, you three are the only ones who have ever actually seen Dark Falls. So,
And
I believe
survived.
we could really use your help fighting it. I know it's a lot to ask after what you just went through, but your aid would be invaluable.
I'm
Yes, you can guess where I'm
Yes.
looking.
In fact, I really want
What do you
to fight
expect?
Dark Falls.
What do you expect?
I
I'm a
want to defeat
guy.
it so nothing like that ever happens again.
To be honest, I find the big chest really really unappealing, because it actually distracts you of what you actually should be looking at. Anyway, I'll join the fight, obviously.
Really?
You're still new to this planet, right? If you feel you need a little more time, I'll certainly understand.
Yeah, I was being, I need to go somewhere, so...
Alright. I'll join in too.
Alright.
Wow. Thank you.
The fact that our character's butt in this outfit is so shiny.
What do we do now?
First, we'll need your help preparing for the next attack.
Obviously.
And, of course, when Dark Falls actually does show up.
That's when we fight.
Yep.
But, for the moment, you should rest. Ran, are rooms ready for them?
Yes, I've prepared 3 rooms.
Nice.
Good. I want want you three to consider yourselves citizens of Central City from now on. When you get a minute, I'd like you all to check your mags. You should be registered as ARC's defenders now. Your mags will also act as your room keys. Feel free to take a break anytime you need to. And we can talk about all the rest tomorrow. I sent your room locations to your mags. Now, I want you all to take it easy for the rest of the day.
Alright. Also, you need, at certain points, you actually need to be careful, because there are...
They're right near here. Let's go take a look.
Because there actually are people who spam, like, uncensored hentai artwork, from what I've seen during testing. But that's actually really rare. Or, so far, it hasn't happened a lot yet. So, it only happened, like, twice at a certain time of day, and, other players instantly, like, start telling them off. So, that's a good thing, at least. So, we'll be heading to our dorm, I guess. Because I actually want to end the video at the point where we actually get access to, like, the normal player hub and we can see other players running around.
Wow, this is really nice.
Yeah, it actually is pretty nice.
Aina,
Yes, zoom in on her butt.
you okay?
Because that's what we
Totally.
want.
Why do you ask?
Like a enlarged, like she's
Sorry.
in the frame, but we only
Just
see her
not
butt.
very good at reading people.
I would assume so.
Don't be silly, Manon. It means a lot that you care.
I actually really like her face, so, for some reason, you know?
We three need to look out for each other, you know?
Yep. Because I'm a complete stranger to you guys.
Right, Manon?
Yeah, just
Not
joking.
Falls Unit, or Dark Falls. We just have to beat it. The three of us together, okay?
Yep. Like, with the slightest bit of light, our character's butt is just so shiny.
Good morning. Did you get some rest?
Yes.
Well, right off the bat, I have a big request for you. There are some basic skills I need you to acquire if you're going to fight these dolls.
Yep.
We have a great instructor at Cocoon, our top flight training facility. He can teach you everything you need to know. Head over there when you're fully prepared. And good luck.
We will. But that'll be in the next video. Guys, now we actually have, now we can actually see other characters running around, or other players running around. So, yeah.
Emergency announcement.
See?
We have confirmed the presence of powerful dolls in the vicinity of the Aleo region. All Arc
That's
defenders-
just the event NPC that just started talking to us. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I'll be making. So yeah, bye!